Come on, limited run games. You know these people do not buy your products. Let me just show you something. Let me just show you something. Limited run games, and anybody who enjoys my videos, see this up here. Okay, so we're gonna get these out of here. Then we're gonna move this, and we're gonna get this pile here. Okay. All right. I want you to. Okay. All right. Listen to me. All right. Limited run. Listen to me. All right. Do you see all these Switch titles that I'm literally collecting? These are all limited run games. Oh, look at this. Actually, I have two more right here. Okay. Oh, the mail came today. I have this too. All right. So listen to me, limited run. I am a customer. Your customers don't care about internet outrage. Your customers do not reside on reset era. All right? The fact that you are pandering to them makes me want to take all these games off my set. Makes me want to stop singing your praises as a customer, as you would probably call me behind closed doors, a whale customer. Somebody who buys everything that you put out, and I just buy it to collect it. Look at this. Okay? Ah! All right? I know there's some that I'm missing, but I can only buy them when I get gifts or gift cards or something like that. Feels weird to buy games not to play them. But nonetheless, I buy them. And what I saw yesterday was disgusting. Let's go through it. All right? I saw you tweet out. Now, I would believe that my reach is far further than a website forum in 2019. So I would like to request a response from you, Limited Run Games, as well. And I'm sure my many viewers who frown upon this behavior would also like to hear from you that you regret these actions and that you do not bend the knee. But I'm sure we won't hear that, which is, of course, disappointing. They tweeted out yesterday an innocuous marketing tweet. We are overjoyed to partner with THQ Nordic and bring Red Faction to the physical format of the PlayStation 4 on Friday, June 12th. Now, if you don't know what Limited Run does, is it often re-releases games, or it'll bring digital-only games to the physical format. Like, one day we'll go through my collection, maybe on a live stream or something. I do have some fun titles here. Then I see, wow, why is this tweet blowing up? There's all these, like, don't, saw your post here, no reason to apologize. THQ is just doing this. I'm like, what are they apologizing for? Okay, well, it turns out that apparently a meaningless forum on the internet put, you may have overlooked this bit of news during the conference, but LRG has decided to partner with THQ Nordic. As a big LRG game purchaser, I'm absolutely disgusted that they would not only pull this, but be overjoyed to partner with them. Okay, you're a big limited run game buyer, okay? How big? Are you as big as me? Would you like to put your limited run games where your mouth is? I don't think so. I'm going to guess that you might have one or two, if any at all, because this is a common practice of manipulation by people. They say, oh, well, as a customer, I'm just outraged by this tweet. I was going to go to your Chick-fil-A, but now I'm never going to. And then you find out that there isn't a Chick-fil-A within 500 miles of where they live. This is very common. And then, of course, look, they can be outraged on their small little corner of the internet. That's totally fine. What are they outraged about? They're still butthurt about THQ Nordic hosting an AMA on 8chan, which obviously was not a good idea. I have nothing against anonymous image boards. I think they serve a very important purpose. Obviously, there's a lot of bad PR that comes with 8chan. But again, they are outraged still to this date. All right. And of course, that's about it. Then we saw like websites start to cover it. This is still outrage over this. THQ Nordic holds AMA on image board, known for bad things. It isn't known for that. It's something that happens there, which is a strong, a very unfortunate side effect of the anonymity. But I think that anonymity is super, super important on the internet and anywhere, really. And you have, like, when they put out Darksiders, THQ Nordic. Do I have Darksiders? Why do I feel like I have that? Did they do a limited run? No, I guess not. Or maybe not yet. Anyway, so everyone was outraged that they had an AMA there and that maybe their PR guy was a little too crass. When pressed further on if there was a reason why he kept the AMA going after the criticisms began pouring in, Brock replied, "Yes, I was overwhelmed with a plethora of different emotions, to be honest. I'm not what you call me. Of course, you're not into these things. Nor do I think the AMA was smart in hindsight. If I could, I would undo it." Update 2, when asked for comment, THQ CEO Lars Wingfors said the PR marketing manager at THQ Nordic had already commented on it through Twitter. So hopefully he didn't lose his job. It was obviously, not a great idea. Why not, if you're going to hold an AMA, why not just do it on Reddit, which is where they originated, I think. Not that I'd want to spend any time on Reddit. But again, all of this was a tempest in a teapot and had long been forgotten. But then, limited run games, you might be saying, Jeremy, get to the point. Why are you mad at limited run games? Well, they went on to this forum and badmouthed their partner. Here they are, commenting, verified limited run games. To be clear, we are overjoyed to bring Red Faction to the physical format. Agreed that it was bad wording for the tweet and that we apologize. It should have been clearer. We are not overjoyed with THQ's AMA, to say the least, and in no way endorse it. Are you kidding me, limited run? You seriously went onto an irrelevant website. Wake up! These websites have no power. These people have no money. They're not purchasing your products, all right? And if they are, they don't really care about some tempest in a teapot about doing an AMA. Now, they can have their faux outrage. That's totally fine. But I'm trying to talk to you, limited run games. I am extraordinarily disappointed that you would go and publicly throw THQ under the bus. And it is my opinion that THQ Nordic should dissolve the partnership. And it stinks because it's probably good for them, and it's probably would have been a decent title for people. Now, it's great because it gets people onto physical formats of games, which I still like to collect. But you see there's a lot of people here. Can't look away for a moment. This is awesome. I'll look at all the positivity. Can't wait, radical. Dang, I hate it when I buy these games digitally before you guys announce it physically. At least it's a good way to see if it's good or not. Very nice. Congratulations. Don't say sorry to these clowns that... Funny word. THQ is a fantastic company that makes quality games. Imagine running to Reset Era to apologize. It looks like people have figured it out. Or people have noticed that they went and apologized. Don't ever prostrate yourself to Reset Era. They don't care about games or the industry, and nothing you will ever do will be good enough for them anyways. And that is a perfect encapsulation of this. We're talking about THQ Nordic's AMA on a Chan board, okay? Months later, after the dude had already apologized, and they're still mad about it. They have basically... For those of you that need to, or that want more information, they basically have a step-by-step on how to blacklist them off your Steam and how to, like, block them. And they're obsessed with all sorts of ways to stick it to THQ Nordic. Of course, don't forget about these things when you're supporting or consider any THQ Nordic game. Here's a summary post. Again, if you use Steam and want to ignore all games that THQ publishes, go to their publisher page, and when you're logged in, click on the little gear icon where it says beta and choose ignore this creator. These games being published by THQ Nordic, for those who might be aware, they did an AMA on a site that has a bad reputation. Okay, even if you want to draw your line in the sand and say that it's a bad place, which I don't want to do because it's a public space. And this is the tiring argument of folks like this all the time. Look, you have a public space that is no different than a train station or a city bus. Every once in a while, somebody does something really bad in those public areas. It's not the fault of the public park that some, junkie did something stupid. All right. So yes, there are bad actors in any public space, but it isn't the fault of the public space merely for existing. That is, of course, the crux of why their argument falls apart, and proof positive that months later, if we look at this, when was this? February. So March, April, May, 3.5 months later, they're still mad about it after an apology was issued. Are you listening to me, Limited Run? Let me, bring it in, okay? Everybody who will supports this line of thinking, please remember to drop a like on the video and leave a comment, because I bet you Limited Run will watch this. These people don't care about games. They care about control. They care about getting you to do things that they want. Look, here we are. Here I am. I put my money where my mouth is. What is this, $500, $600 in your product that I purchased at full retail? Didn't get developer copies, didn't get review copies, didn't get promotional copies. I buy these as a customer just like anyone else, and I collect them like anyone else. I'm a whale customer, and I'm telling you that people like me and other pure gamers don't care. Even if the AMA was a mistake, which, like I said, I'm not willing to say at this point, but even if, all right, choose a different venue. All right, problem solved. You've apologized. We move on. That's what normal people do. But these people will never be satisfied with your apology. So I am shocked that you would go into their forum and publicly throw THQ Nordic under the bus for a mistake that they've made months ago and already apologized for. Stop listening to these people. Listen to these people, the people that buy your product. Thanks. Have a great day.